What up, nerds?
Hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. How's it going, Dagger? Foddy, mostly lurking today. Roger that.
Worries. Hello, Louise. Hello, Patrick. Explain my drawing. What's up?
Hello.
We're doing good.
Yeah.
Good start to the Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm playing some video games.
Playing some video games.
Some Planet Coaster.
Yeah. It's
Very fun.
stuff.
Very fun.
Enjoy building.
But it's time to make the video games instead of playing them.
True.
So let's do it. Let's do the thing. How you nerds doing? It was good to see you.
Okay, we're starting strong with a treat redeem.
I think she knows. I think she knows the exact sound of the redeem.
The meow?
Yeah.
She is looking at me. Is she blepping?
No.
No, it kind of looks like she's blepping. What are you guys up to?
There she goes.
Well, first we'll be up to giving Maka some treats. And then we'll be up to some zombies. We're gonna save the world from zombie apocalypse.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Nom 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 nom.
Oh no, she dropped it. Crunch.
Yeah, we started our new project yesterday. Like, properly started the Godot project. And we got a player controller in there. We got some zombies in there. I think today on my side, I'm gonna start looking at the cure mechanic. So applying the cure to the zombie, and then spreading it to other zombies. We'll see how that goes.
This is true.
Yeah, and then Celine, you're gonna do some character stuff. Is that right?
I'm gonna do some characters
And some grass.
and some grass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey David, how's it going?
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Simple and fun. Should be. It should be.
Granger.
Granger, gracias for your fart. Thank you.
Hey nerds, how are you both today? We're doing great. Like we were saying earlier, we were just playing some video games, relaxing with some Planet Coaster 2. And we're ready to do some Devon. The Grangeman arrives. Any plans for today, Granger? You just chilling? I'm a certified programmer. I know what is hard and easy.
Yes.
I'd love to say the same, but more often than not, I'm wrong. So
It's all trial and error, right?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What the heck, Captain? Hello.
Hilton Ninja, loved one in. Hello, next. Captain, thank you for that. Thank you for that big.
Oh my God, Kilton, thank you so much.
You.
Mad Chirpy, Tuber Tugger, Tricky Lady, Goob, hello.
It's Goob.
AJ, hello.
Ah,
How's everyone doing today? Hope you had a fantastic stream.
so good to see you guys. You know, here we were settling in. We're just gonna have a chill little moment, and now boom.
It's a lot of nerds. Cap, I hope you crawled all of the dungeons today. I hope that went well. Over on this side of the internet, hi, hello.
Hello.
We're two nerdy nerds, and we are currently starting a new project. Our second, knock on wood, our second commercial project we are starting out, which is a zombie-themed roguelike.
True.
And we just started yesterday, so project super fresh. There's just a player controller and some zombies that follow you at the moment. And here you can see Celine does all the art. And she is doing some character shenanigans.
I am. I'll be doing some more concept drawings for the dog today.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also be drawing just some grass tiles, so they're not in the void right now. So
Yeah.
Will there be animation? We were just discussing this, and we're thinking there will be mostly like in-engine like animation, but we might also want to do some frame by frame.
Yeah, it likely will be a balance between the two. Mm-hmm. We need multiple frames to like give the characters more, make them more expressive.
Yeah.
But as much as we can rely on just moving things in engine, then, you know, the less art needs to be drawn. So it's going to be interesting figuring that out.
Yep.
Tuber says, Ari looks awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kilted, gotta get back to lurking. No worries. Enjoy the rest of your day.
No worries.
Art looks great. Thank you, Southpaw.
Thank you.
The dotted gradient is very ambitious, says Nex.
Yes. So it might not be there for the final asset. You know, there will obviously be some differences between concept art and design versus what the final actual in-game asset is going to be. But there will be some halftone stuff on stuff and things.
Stuff on stuff?
Stuff on stuff.
Damn.
Damn.
What makes it problematic? What makes it ambitious? It's just because it takes a long time to get right?
Well,
or?
if we're animating and doing stuff, then it has to
Right.
move with it. And
Right.
the more like in general, the more detailed, the more complex, right? So.
Right. I gotcha.
I got you.
Thank you for the follow, Tuber.
Thank you.
Nerd alert. Okay. So, this project is actually based on a game jam on a game jam entry that we did last year. So there's actually a lot of mechanics already defined. So we're kind of trying to get back to that stage, but in a new project in 3D. So slightly different. Captain, thank you so much for the huge nerd alert and the goat sound.
Too nerdy.
Mm-hmm. So, if you are interested,
Marksman, thank you so much for that follow. Too nerdy for TV.
if you are interested, you can actually play the jam version on itch. There are what was I gonna say? I forgot mid-sentence. Yes, so that's like a very simple version of what we want to do for the full game, for the commercial version. And you'll see that the art as well is going to be quite different. But yeah, that's fully playable prototype right there.
Mm-hmm. Interested. Yeah, and I think the biggest difference from the Game Jam entry and the reboot, I think, is that we are entering the third dimension.
Yes. We're still going to be heavily relying on 2D assets. As you can see, the characters here are just 2D. But the world itself is 3D, which allows us to do some 3D things, like maybe the buildings are going to be 3D. And it also allows us to play with lighting and things like that to try and give it a more distinct look.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2D characters. Yes. What's the ideal development cycle? The ideal development cycle. Do you mean like time-wise? Time-wise, hopefully between 1 and 2 years. It'd be awesome if we get it closer to 1 year than 2.
Yeah.
Our first game we completed in 1 year of like, you know, hobbyist hours. This one is a little bigger in scope, and obviously it's going 3D. I don't know how much that's going to affect it, but yeah, that's the plan. We'll see. Just Gavino, hello.
Alexa's a reminder for 1 year from now. Ooh, I mean, I would hope that in 1 year we're like very well into it and like,
yeah,
you know, polishing.
Right.
You know, like we're just now.
Yeah, content polishing. Yeah. Testing, play testing. Yeah. Completing your previous game, in Just Eat was nuts, to be honest. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. It was looking a little rocky at one point, but after we started streaming and we had like a super strict routine, it just kept moving forward every week.
Yeah.
That helped tons. Hopefully this one can also work like that. That's the plan. Right. So, plan for today for me is the cure. So we need to, 1, apply the cure to a zombie. 2, set a timer on the zombie for the cure to take effect. And then 3, when they are cured, they will spread the cure to zombies around them. So let's start with the cure application. How are we going to do that? Are we using like hitboxes? Probably. Eventually we are going to have projectiles and things like that. Like a dart gun would be one of the upgrades. And obviously the projectile would need to work with hitboxes. The melee application could work as just like a range check, and then it just applies it. It plays an animation, but it doesn't rely on hitboxes.
Luis is saying, got it. Today's task, listen to the Cure's discography.
Time to download Super Cat Cafe. Thank you. Enjoy. I hope you have a good time. If you want to play the demo first, I recommend doing it on Steam, as it's the most up to date. The one on itch is a little out of date. Sorry, I'm lazy. Yeah. Will I be able to run this on my fridge? Honestly, I have no idea. I'd hope so. I guess it depends how cool your fridge is. But yeah, we've only done like a very small pixel art game. No idea how this is gonna work out in terms of optimization and performance. It matters how nerdy the fridge is. Yeah. You got that 4090 in your fridge or what? Okay, So say we're not using hitboxes. We're going to do a range check on zombies. And then if a zombie is in range, you hit a key and it applies the cure. This might change in the future, but it's simplest implementation for now. So I could get every zombie. And check which one's closest. But that's probably quite inefficient if there's 100 zombies. Maybe there's an area, so like the player would have an area around them. We do a cylinder. So if we do that, and then that, we could still use collision detection to see if a zombie is in range. And then if there are multiple, we'll just take whichever one's closest. Yeah, let's start there. Okay, so this is melee detector.
Story paintings. Thank you so much for that.
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert. Nerd alert. Oh, I have uploaded just a little square grass test in the environment tile set.
Cool.
It's just a square, just to see what's up.
Hmm.
It'll probably look poo-poo, but you know.
Is it? Yes, melee, melee, right? Sounds right.
You're melee.
If I can't run it on a calculator, it's not optimized enough. Optimization matters for sure. We kind of got lucky with our first game that it really wasn't.
Yeah, that it was simple enough, right?
Yeah, it really didn't matter what we did. With this one, there's going to be a lot of zombies. I'm sure there's going to be some optimization work needed. We're also going to have different levels. In our first game, we didn't have different levels. So we're going to have to make sure that things are loading when they should.
True. Our previous game was very much a one-room game.
Yeah. Silly, hello, hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
I'm pronounced melee as melee instead of melee.
Melee.
What is there a correct one? I say melee. I don't know for sure that that's the right one. You could look into heat maps to speed up queries of areas where zombies are spreading the cure. You could look into heat maps. Speed up queries of areas where zombies are spreading the cure. Can you elaborate on that, Luis? Heat maps. Is that like a more efficient way of finding other close zombies or something? There's a bunch of cat hair on my mic.
Excellent.
So this illustrates a problem with how we're doing the collision and stuff. The collision is offset here, but then the melee area is still centered on 0, 0. Yeah, I'm gonna have to paint things up with a Sprite, unfortunately.
Maps are so hot right now.
Pizza Hat.
You've been pizzaed?
Mamma mia.
Indeed.
A heat map is a grid that gets populated with nearby points, increasing values in each cell affected, and querying the contents is fast. Grid lookup.
Hello. We having a cheeky look at what I'm doing here. I'm just setting up a little bit of a grid.
So you have a map of cells, and you know how many points are in each cell. So then you can pick which cells to look into. Kind of like that. The downside is that the heat map is limited to where you cover the grid and its definition.
So you said you wanted a side view, is that right? Dog.
Yeah, like a running side to side.
Oh, not like a profile standing, like a running.
Yeah. If he's standing, he'll be facing the camera.
But again, we don't want him to, like, for example, like run like this.
I don't think so.
Right?
Yeah, I think the face is still kind of facing the camera. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what things like starve or don't starve or cult of the lamb, like what do they do?
They don't really turn. It's kind of what we already did. It's very subtle.
They don't turn?
Like, I think it's very, very subtle. Oh, no, in Don't Starve they do have a side view.
Yeah, the head doesn't move a ton, but the body shifts a little, I think. I'd use quad tree over heat map. Heat maps are good for visualization, but actual performance, quad tree is OP. Yeah, I'll have to look at that stuff, because I have no idea what that means. The cure spreading is going to occur on a single frame. So, like, imagine you have 100 zombies in this space. Just draw. So you'd have a bunch of zombies around, right? And then this zombie has the cure. When they get fully cured, they do an area check around them. And zombies in it will get the cure applied. That's how it's gonna work. How this check is done, my plan was to use to use the physics to just check a circle or a cylinder or whatever around the zombie that's spreading. But maybe there's a more efficient way of doing that, right?
Thank you for that follow. Thank you. I couldn't quite catch the name in time.
Yoshi?
Yoshi. Hello. And Granger, thank you for the lurkies. Hope you have a great Sunday.
Okay. So we have our melee detector. Melee detector looks for zombies. Sure, performance won't be a massive concern. Using in-engine collision spheres will get you there. Yeah, with the gem version, there were performance issues, but I think it was due to the zombies. Every frame, the zombies would try to avoid every other zombie. And that was just a lot of calculations per frame. I think that was tanking it. Hey, Temtic.
Hey, Temtic. What's up?
Happy Sunday. So, let's do a melee detector
FMP said.
entered. Let's do a var melee target, which is a zombie. Then here we're gonna go melee detector, body entered, connect. Let's go on melee detector entered, which receives the zombie. Then we go okay, let's just keep it simple for now. Let's go target, melee target equals zombie, or if melee target is not set, set it. And then on exited,
oh, Temtic, so you're starting to get an idea for a game that you want to work on? That's really nice.
Nice.
That's cool. Hope it's exciting. Be having fun coming up with ideas. Also, hello, Disc. Good to see you.
If
Be a
zombie
bit of everything.
is
Okay.
melee target, no. Overthinking as usual. Yeah. I think that's very relatable. Okay, so we just do that. Then we need a key to apply the cure. So we're gonna go new action, cure, add. Let's just do spacebar.
Google-chan, No, Kukujan, no. Okay, meanwhile, Dad says, don't want to alarm you, but you've got a little pizza something on your head. This is good to see you too. Seems you guys took a bit of a vacation. Hope you had a good time. We did. We're fully rested now and ready to hit the ground running here. How's everyone doing? We're doing good. We're just started on our second game here. So, very excited. Lots to do, lots to plan. But it should be all good things. And I'm holding a cat. As one does. Maka, say hello. Maka. Maka. I wonder if the mic picked that up.
How's it been going with you, Dis? Hope you're doing well. Rod, good morning.
No, Maka. Ow! All I did was this. I just forbade her from going on my desk and she's starting to bite me.
Yeah.
Look at that!
What a menace.
What a menace.
I've been looking for a pixel artist, talking with people on Pixel Joint and Fiverr.
Okay.
It's a little hectic for me personally.
So you've not had much luck then with Fiverr and stuff. I think we only used Fiverr for to hire a composer. I wonder if the art market is just way more saturated. The kitty has demanded loves. I love the joke. I don't know if
she's
it's
demanding
love.
treats.
I don't know. It's love that she's demanding.
Okay, so if we just do that, something will happen, I think.
It's not that I've not had much luck. It's more about talking with multiple people and having to pick one. I don't like this.
It did work.
Of course. I totally get that. Yeah. Yeah. Did we talk to multiple people for the composing? I think we may have just done a lot of background research before we spoke to someone, but I don't remember now.
Yeah, we looked at a lot of different profiles to find someone, a balance of price and music that we thought fit with what we wanted to do.
Yeah. But I feel I totally get that. Once you start engaging with people and talking to them, you don't then suddenly want to say, well, thank you for all the time you've taken in talking to me, but I'm not gonna hire you.
Yeah.
I can totally feel that. But it is don't feel too bad. It's okay.
Oh, they're in ads. Okay, we're applying the cure.
Back? Especially after you've been talking with them for a while and have to go with someone. Yeah, exactly. I was, before I realized you were in ads, I was just saying how, especially after you've talked to them, I think that's when you start to feel the guilt. But trust me, they'll understand, it's, they won't be new to the game. That's the whole point is they're answering queries, right? So I know it's hard to say don't feel bad when you do, because I totally get it. but you know, it's part of it's part of what you gotta do, because you wanna hire the person that will be the right fit for your project ultimately.
Yeah, I'd say we got pretty lucky with our composer. The price was very affordable. There's mice.
Was that a fart, mice? Gracias for your fart. Welcome.
They were very affordable, and then we asked for a track, and it just worked.
Yeah, it was just good.
Like, it needed some refinements. Like, it took a couple rounds of feedback, but they nailed it. Happy Sunday, Mize.
De nada.
Okay, so we have the cure timer. Let's say like 2 seconds. One shot does not auto start. Let's bring that in.
Tuber Tugger, thank you for your fart. Gracias for your fart.
Cure, then we just go cure timer
Just
start.
forget. The conversion from Australian dollars to US dollars is killer. Oof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, and again, like I mean, I don't know how many, because Fiverr, I think everything is in US dollars, isn't it? So you wouldn't be able to find someone necessarily local easily. Gosh, this whole side view business really is something.
It's hard.
I'm a little gassy today. No problems. You know, this is a safe space for farts.
Does it work if the head doesn't change that much, but the body does, or does the head need to change also?
There's a million ways to do it. Like,
yeah.
I was just kind of following if you look at these are the starve.
They go full type, like on their side.
They fully flip to the side, and then they have a back view as well. But you know.
The question is, do you see the buck tooth from the profile?
Yes, of course you do. It's right there. But yeah, it'll need a lot of careful work, but it's doable. It's just so cute. Thank you.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was the beard or if it was the tooth.
Yeah, and yeah, this very much will be made kind of paper puppet like things mostly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mix.
Yeah.
The puppet style is way faster to implement and iterate.
Yeah.
So we will try and rely on that as much as possible. But animation frames just allow you to... I don't know, like it's a different...
yeah.
It's a very different look. It's more evocative to like cartoons and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas just moving parts... like the parts of the puppet goes against that cartoon style quite drastically. So I think we'll need a balance.
Yeah, for the moment, I'm very much kind of following the build of stuff that already exists. So that's why I'm kind of following the Don't Starve, like kind of puppet breakdown of the positions of things. But I think we'll just have to try it. I think this will be a lot of trial and error to see what we want to use in the end. Yeah. It will ultimately affect how much detail the final sprite actually have as well. Like what I'm doing now might just be too detailed.
Right. Different poses for arms and hands and arms. Yeah. Yeah, you have like 5 different eyes or goggles, 5 different arm positions or body positions, and then you're like mixing and matching to trying to make.
And then you're also then animating them, like moving.
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
So it's
yeah.
like it's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the side view for now as a sketch.
I think it's worth doing one like copy paste the body and just do a one with the head that's not so turned. Or even just the body rotates and then the same head and see what that looks like. I don't know if that will just look like they're looking forward and running to the side. It'd be awkward, or if it just works fine.
Just copy paste my body too so I can send it to work. 3/4 view, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Doodle-it.
No, Kuko-chan.
Oh!
Thank you for that, yay.
Jump scare confetti. Okay, so we're applying the cure. Now we need to spread the cure.
So what's the cure made out of? Is that top secret?
The cure was developed from the doc's blood.
Holy. That's canon?
Because he's immune to the virus.
Ah. Of course he is.
Cure equals pizza. Yeah. The cure definitely has pineapple.
No! Sorry, I'm laughing at something completely different.
Huh?
I'm laughing at the little buck tooth here, little face.
Oh. Yoshi agrees. Nice.
Yeah. You see this here? Reminds me of your face that when you go like this.
My rat face.
Yeah, your rat face. Wait, Gugu. Gugu, stay in your seat, please. I beg. Thank you. Good, Gugu.
For spreading the cure. So say we did this, and then we're gonna call this cure.
Imagine spreading the
spread detector. Then make unique. And we're just gonna make it wider.
Wide.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's canon. The doctor realized that they were immune to the zombie virus. So they studied their blood, and that's how they were able to develop the cure.
That's crazy.
Yep. Girthy. This is perfectly average cure radius. I don't know what you're talking about. And their blood was full of tiny pineapple particles.
No!
So, are we saying that by default, this isn't monitoring? Then this is looking for zombies. Yes. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. Let's see.
Particles.
So we get the spread detector. What I want to do is in one frame, I don't want the area to constantly check for things. I just want to check it in one frame. Am I colliding with anything? No. Ignore it. Yes. Do the thing. I don't exactly know if that's possible here. But... And I check get overlapping bodies.
Okay.
But it's not monitoring. This list is modified once during the physics step, not immediately after objects are moved. I don't think this is going to work. So if I do print, I get the bodies. And then I just do print bodies. Because it's not monitoring, I don't think it's going to work. So we go like this. Yeah. Can't find overlapping bodies when monitoring is off.
A blood cell is donut shaped. The pineapple could be in the middle.
Wait, what?
Oh my god.
God damn.
Oh yeah.
So I can't check overlapping bodies.
Yes. It is ridiculous coding. It is a plugin for Godot.
The animation when you code. Yes. Ridiculous coding on the Godot asset lib. You just go up here, you search for it, and boom.
So, this is what you'd prefer. We could go with this.
Yeah, that's better. Because that way you still see the full face, you can still add expression and like, you know, the movement in the blinking and the mustache and the eyebrows. You can probably do more with that view.
I love this expression.
The side one. Yeah.
movement in the mustache. That's funny.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
Mustache physics is gonna be a whole month of development.
Mustache jiggle physics.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. And then we still want a back view when he goes up. Or no?
We should try. It would make it way more dynamic, I think.
Yeah.
It would be cool.
It would be.
But does that mean we'll also have a run going up and a run going down? Probably. Maybe. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Maybe that's like a stretch goal.
Yeah.
We just do the game without it, and then if we feel like we have the capacity, then we do it.
Sure. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to either go to your cave or go back to your desk. Cave? No, you don't want to go to your cave? Okay, then I will ask you. Yes, you want to go to your cave? Okay, cool. Thank you. Bye. Oh. So sorry, everyone.
Did you just bonk chat?
I did. Cuckoo. I have to use the pizza. There you go, my cuckoo. You could get away with 8 directions movement with only 2 directions of animation. Yeah, don't worry about directly up or down. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we have with the Jam version. And it's 2 directions of animation, but it's just one, right? Flipped as well. So it's 1 run cycle and 1 idle. And that's it for movement. Because we're going to need other animations as well, like a cheer or a sad or a surprised. Like we're going to have maybe not necessarily during gameplay.
Yeah.
But when you're at the base and you buy a new thing, the dock should respond and do a little jump, a little something.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more animations to worry about. Trying to assign array type array node 3D to array zombie. Why are you like this? What if you just did what I want? What if we do zombies append?
I see someone very special. Yeah. Dang it.
Doo-doo-doo.
Boom. You're on. I will win this duel.
Tempted to push back a variable of type array. Oh. Append array. Turns out it was too girthy. My bad.
Wait. No.
What's up?
I think Tomatoes is cheating. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
Sorry, Miles. I'll stop.
Use that word.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Come on, Mice. You got this. Good start, good start.
How are you spreading the cure with like darts or something? So you start out just with the syringe. So you need to go melee range and apply the cure with a syringe directly to a zombie.
No, Mice.
But then you'll find upgrades. So you can change it out for a dart gun or like a flask that you throw.
He's
like
definitely cheating.
there'll be different ones. Yeah, melee is just at the start until you find the upgrade.
So I believe that Tomatoes has hacked stream avatars.
My dad works at Stream Avatars.
Good God.
And you're gonna get banned.
You're gonna get banned. Well done. We'll get our revenge soon enough. We'll do it. Stress test. Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
Okay. I do want the spread to be limited.
A limited spread.
So in the Jam version, it was just area based. So any zombie that's in range of the zombie that has the cure will get the cure themselves. But I want to experiment having a cap that says that limits how much the cure spreads to. So for example, it would start out and the cure can only spread to one other zombie. So it jump, even if there's 4 zombies around the cured zombie, it still only spreads to 1 in that range. And then you can upgrade this stat through upgrades. So that by the late game, now you're basically spreading without limit. I feel like in the Jam version, it was too easy to cure everything with just 1 syringe.
No, my God.
So
Gotta grind for the chain effect.
yeah, exactly.
But you don't want it to feel too grindy, right?
It's not about it's not about it being grindy. It's about managing the spreading mechanic so it's still satisfying. Because what I think happened with the Jam version is you'd get to a point, like even like mid-game, where there would be enough zombies on screen that with 1 syringe you could cure like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Just because they're together enough.
Yeah.
And that's like impossible to balance if it stays like that. But if there's a straight cap on how many zombies per syringe you can cure, now we can balance it. Now we can upgrade it. Things like that.
Sounds good to me. I would have thought 1 zombie per syringe.
The whole point of the game, this, if you haven't seen it, let me run it here. The point of the game is that you're the doc here, and you have turned the zombie virus against itself, and you've created a viral cure. So if I bunch up the zombies and then I infect one with the cure, it starts spreading amongst the zombies, amongst the horde. That's the core mechanic of the game. But as you can see, I used 1 syringe and I cured 8 with just 1 syringe. It's just too strong.
I mean, in terms of saving the world, that's awesome. But
Yeah.
yeah.
You're saving the world too fast.
Spread.
Yeah.
Spread.
Too much spread.
Oh, Rod, hello. The zombies don't go after the cured people. They
do, yes.
kinda do. Yeah.
They do.
They do. But like, do they prefer you?
No.
No.
Whoever's closest, they go for them.
Okay.
And then they can get reinfected.
It needs to movify where 5 minutes takes an hour. Look at those guys. They're safe.
You can also see that in this version, it worked slightly different. You apply the cure, and while a zombie is being cured, they are spreading the cure to things that are near it. So there's like 2 bars. There's a being cured and a getting infected by the cure, and that was really confusing for players to understand.
Yeah.
It's kind of convoluted. So we're gonna try a different approach. You'll apply the cure, and the moment the zombie is cured, they'll like pop into a human and spread the cure instantly to a few around them. That way we just have 1 bar, and it's clear.
Yeah. Oh no, there were ads again. Could have tried to dismiss those.
Ow. Ow.
Billy says, when I first played it, I thought I had to inject each of the zombies, but quickly learned it. Spread the cure. Yeah, I feel like eventually you figure it out, but it is not like clear from the get-go. Like you say, it's a little bit overcomplicated.
Yeah, we'll try and do a way better job with the tutorial. Make that very clear.
Oh my!
Mize, thank you so much.
Mize, thank you so much for the gifty.
Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Enjoy the lack of ads and the emotes.
Mize the goat. Had a horrific idea. What if once the cure transforms someone, they can't get turned again, but the zombies can eat them, and only the zombies who ate them get the transferred cure? So when it comes to eating, which is a very zombie thing, absolutely. But one of the pillars of our game is family friendly. So there probably won't be eating of people. When it comes to eating, I'm an expert. Ask me anything.
An expert. Oh, no eating. Oh, Kira says, I like how the zombie just appeared out of the tree like it was just hiding. Hello there.
Yeah, there's not gonna be any gore or anything like that. We're trying to make a cutesy
What about a
zombie
chomp sound when they do turn them? So like a...
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah. And we talked about this before, but one of the best feelings ever. This happened over Christmas again. Watching my nephews play our games and like laugh with them and just have fun is really special. But they're still very much children, so we gotta keep it PG, you know.
This is true.
Maybe one day, when they're grown up, we're making gory horror. I don't know.
Gosh.
I don't know.
It's so good when kids like your games. It really is. It just because kids have no filter and they don't lie. So if they're enjoying it, they genuinely are having a good time.
Yeah.
Why do the cured people fall into a hole in the ground? That is a portal
Yeah, that's an upgrade.
that transports them to safety, or so we think.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of the rare cards that I picked up. Usually, you need to lead them towards the safe zones, but this upgrade lets you periodically save them. So you're progressing even though you're not managing to get back to the safe zone. We're also going to have to deal with this. Like, if we're still doing a bar for the curing, it gets messy as heck.
A bar for the... Oh, yeah, no.
For the UI.
Yeah.
So we either have no UI and it's just like...
Time-based.
There's some effect to show that they have the cure.
Yeah.
But... you don't really have a sense of time. You just kind of gauge.
Yeah. Portal with chipper, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I ask you to go down?
We don't ask questions here in this universe.
I'm gonna brush you if you stay here. Would you like to be brushed, Cuckoo?
Little bubbles, yeah. I think that could work quite well. The bar gives you a very direct way of seeing how long it will take. But I don't think it's necessarily a problem if the player doesn't know exactly when it's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
It's definitely too busy right now.
Yeah, you kind of lose the effect of the big zombie horde when all you see is blue bars.
Yeah.
The green little plus icons, but you cap it so there's not too many on the screen to lag the player. The plus icons. Oh, like the Red Cross type plus, is that what you mean? Yeah, all you need to know is that they have the cure, and then you can just get used to how long it takes.
But yeah, but that's what I mean. I think we want to do a bit of a study into like visual effects and like particle effects, and see if there's like visual indicators that we can make that are not just like so literal.
Mm-hmm. Lately, I've been thinking of a combination of a bullet heaven and a snake game.
Ooh.
Where you are rescuing people in a level and they become part of the snake and they are a part of the whole bullet heaven aspect.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. Do you have like a theme? It would be like a convoy of sorts, right? I guess. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that idea. I feel like I've seen something similar, maybe. It was like a bullet heaven, but you controlled a train. I think it maybe was something like that. Some kind of horde creature. Right. Oh god. Okay. My brain went to unsavory places on that one. Mine's, if you're saying that, you know what I thought.
I have no idea. I don't want to know.
If you're saying that, you know, which means you thought of it too.
Oh. I am proud to say that was not the first thing I thought about. What's up, Cuckoo?
I guess I didn't get it. I can't really elaborate.
It's in the horror variety.
Welcome back, Granger.
Granger, gracias for your fart. Thank you. Thank you. Tuber, thank you for your fart.
Thank you for the fitty.
I have brushed my cuckoo.
Brush the cuckoo.
I have brushed the cuckoo.
Wow.
Oh, she meowed. Hear that?
Mm-hmm.
She's purring very loudly.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're
Such
fine.
a
You're not
majestic
fine. You
weapon
just
of
can't get into it
destruction.
because they would never understand.
I'm just gently trying to urge her to go back to her seat. You guys hear the meow? Ow! Cuckoo.
And she was so serene.
She was so peaceful when I
Yeah.
was brushing her, and now she's all violencia again. Just because I want her to sit in her seat. Such a crunchy meow. Okay, how do I get my cuckoo to not be where she is right now?
Pizza?
He gets so angry at the pizza though. Whoa, whoa.
We're gonna shuffle the zombies, and then we're gonna say var.
Pizza. She's had tons of pets.
She's getting brushed and everything.
Yeah, I was just brushing her, giving her so much attention and love.
She wants more.
She wants more. Granger, doing okay. Trying to reset. Had a very stressful week. Oh, I know all about those. Yeah. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend.
We kind of had that too. I mean, especially Celine.
I had a rough
You'd
week.
think that like you go on holiday, you know, you take some vacation, and when you come back, you know, you're rested, you took a break, and you're ready to get back into it. That is not how that works.
That is not how that works. It's actually like 10 times worse.
Yeah, you've tasted freedom.
Nope.
So it's just worse to come back to work now.
Yeah, it's just worse. Company downsized, so was on pins and needles all week. Oh goodness. Well, I hope this next week is a little more peaceful. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Misa says, I'm a bit sad as my manager is leaving, and last week was his last day. They were a good manager. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, it's really tough when you lose someone that you actually got along with, especially when then you don't know how their replacement is gonna be. You know, if it's gonna be the same, like chill co-working situation or not. Maka. Whoa, she's so angry. Are you starvation? This is because we had tuna for lunch and
She can smell the tuna. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put myself in danger.
It
Go down.
Why are you not using the pizza?
Because it doesn't work. She just gets angry.
She doesn't know what to do against the pizza. It's just the perfect counter. She doesn't know what to do.
Can't work Monday, just had a break. Can't work Friday, almost on break. Yep. When you go on vacation, you do need to set aside time to just do nothing so you're not exhausted when you get back. Yeah, I mean we had some days to settle back in, but you know it's still not enough, is it?
Freaking Voldemort.
Mine says we got him a big Steam card as a leaving gift, so hopefully at least he can play games. Oh, that's so cool. That's nice. Speaking of pizza, there's pizza on the fridge. Thanks for the reminder. I want pizza now. In my country, everyone just pretends to work on Friday. Accidental heh. Oh. Ooh, what's going on there?
I'm just testing the staggered spreading, but even though they're in range, they only spread to 1. I'm gonna do this for now.
You are like being cropped off a little bit. I just noticed.
Imagine being cropped off.
Imagine being cropped. Granger's asking you if, now that you've done this game once, what are you doing differently on the coding side?
What am I doing differently on the coding side?
When you strap. Better than being cropped.
I think so there were 2 things with the first version. One, it was a jam, right? So it was rushing. And 2, at that point, I didn't have as much of an understanding on how to more neatly break up the code in like the Godot way of breaking up code and doing things like controller support and whatnot. I've never done that before. Knowing all of that now, I think there's a lot more attention to that. So like having a scope for the global events that the whole code base can rely on here, and keeping that nice and neat so it doesn't get out of hand. Things like, I'm going to do my best not to have a 3,000 line script. That would be nice.
Exactly, Maka.
Since I've also gotten a better understanding of the typing of stuff, which of course in C#, I guess something that you're used to, but when I started Godot, I wasn't paying too much attention on typing, so I've been a lot more diligent in making sure that I'm typing all of the function outputs, I'm typing all of the function arguments to like catch bugs early, things like that. The game itself, I don't think there's like a mechanic that I'm thinking, oh, I'll code it this way instead.
No.
There's some design decisions I want to change, but code-wise, I can't really think of anything.
North Pole Light, hello, welcome. Mice is asking what those squares are on the floor. Almost exactly what I was trying to do in the last jam and failed. I don't think you did anything in particular
Squares?
to the floor. Or do you mean like little cubes?
Like this texture? That's just a random texture I have in here. I have the Kenny placeholder textures.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah, it's just a little texture that I'm repeating on the floor. That's it.
Which you can try my grass.
Oh, yeah.
If it doesn't interrupt you.
Still wrapping my head around how prefabs are kind of just a full scene that you import into another scene. I'm not familiar. A prefab as a term, is that from Unity? I don't really know. The only experience I have is with GameMaker and with Godot. But I guess how you can think about it is everything is a prefab. There's no distinction between a prefab and not a prefab, right? A scene is a scene, and it can either be a one-off or it can be instantiated and reused. There's no difference. It's a very good explanation for someone who doesn't use Unity. Godot doesn't call something a scene. It's prefabs all the way down. Yeah, they're referred to as scenes, but yeah, everything is the same. The lack of knowledge I have with Unity to be able to talk about it more in terms of how Unity does it is I don't know the difference in Unity. What is the difference between a prefab and a not a prefab? it's just a thing until you drag it to your file structure, and now it's a prefab. That's it. Just that dragging motion is what makes it a prefab. In Unity, you can import scenes into other scenes, but prefabs are their own things. I think they have less data. Right. I don't know. Modifying a prefab will modify all prefabs in all scenes. Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Rockstred, thank you so much for that follow.
In Godot, that's also the case. So I have 3 zombies here. Right? Which are scenes. If I go to the zombie scene and I hide the sprite, now it hid the sprite for every instance of zombie. If you want, you can make modifications to a specific one, though. I could set this as editable, and then I hide this sprite for this instance specifically. So you're not necessarily locked into everything being the same. But you have the ability to modify everything.
First time seeing such a cool streaming concept. 2 people in one stream. Perfect for my ADHD brain. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it. Nice. So yeah, we're 2 nerdy nerds. We're making games. We're very much here split into like programming and art. So I am doing all the art for our game. You can see me down here.
That drawing, also happens.
You can see me here doing some concept art for our main character. Mice, gracias for your fart. Thank you. So, if you want to have a little look at what I'm doing, you can always redeem the cam and you'll be able to completely block out the programming. So. for a few seconds.
I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Whenever you guys redeem Celine Cam, that's where I just copy paste a bunch of code. Like all efficiency goes out the door.
Yeah. All efficiency goes out the door. That's when you write all your if statements.
Yep. All the if statements.
Yeah. This is the doc. We're doing some turnaround doodles for him.
Okay, I'm just gonna commit this for now.
Oh, now's my chance. While no one's looking.
Yeah. Basic cure spreading. No, I'm gonna try to be good with this project.
I'm gonna try to be good with this project too, and not make messy assets.
Yeah.
That's what. See, this turnaround is the proper way to do things.
Famous last words.
Keyword is try.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. But listen.
I always try to be good at my project.
Listen, it's okay.
No, the key point is that we're going to be at least better than what we were.
That's a good way of putting it.
The margin may be small, but we will do better.
Yeah.
We grow, we learn.
It's because it's a balance. Again, it's the difference between you coding like for your job, like that's all you do all day, versus a more hobbyist approach, right? You gotta work with whatever motivation you got at the time. And if you don't have enough motivation to keep your project super tidy because you know you can just copy paste that one function, modify a line, and that's what you need instead of refactoring, you can do that. That's okay.
We'll live in the margin.
Yeah. As long as it stays readable for everyone that's participating in the project, that's okay. Again, please do not take that advice if you do coding for a job. I will not be held responsible for
Poor performance.
Yeah. Because for work is different.
It works.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's
it works. It's so loud.
Thank you. Granger, gracias for your Mario fart. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the fart.
420. Appreciate it. Yeah, the thing is, for work, you're not only making the code readable for yourself, you're making it readable for your colleagues, and hopefully you're making it readable for any future people that end up touching the project that are not currently your colleagues, right?
Future people, wow.
So there's a lot of different things to consider.
Should have told my coworker that.
Yeah. I mean, even for work, it inevitably it happens, right? Especially if you work in small teams, it's like you kind of take some shortcuts sometimes. I'm a future people. Okay, let me try out the grass. Oh my goodness. There's so many folders. This is crazy.
Listen, but it's all in the name of organization.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather have folders than just have to sort through 10 billion files in one singular folder.
Uh-huh.
You don't?
No, it's probably good. Probably good. Okay, let's see. Can I just do this? Grass. Boom. I changed the wrong thing.
You made a block of grass.
Wait, what did I do? Where's my floor?
You were just
Oh, it's
showing
this.
mice the floor.
What's this?
You lost track of it.
I got it. Grass. Wow.
Is that alright for now?
Yeah.
Some grass? Well, that's better. Oh. Wow, 3D.
Yeah, this is fine for now. Nice.
Et voila. Grass.
We have grass.
We have grass. It's gonna be so cool. I wish we could just fast forward to the end of the year.
Yeah. I wish the game was done. You know, me too.
You know?
Me too.
Right?
I get what you mean.
This is saying there is this programming teacher here on Twitch who is a never nester, meaning Never have an if statement inside another if statement. It definitely made me want to nest all the things.
Never have an if in an if. That sounds like hard mode.
I'm Fuel saying I'm a proud nester.
Same. I nest all the time. So what does that mean? Like, you can have an if and an if, but if you have an if and an if, you put it in a separate function. That's the only difference, right? So you have it's more readable because you have the function name as opposed to the if statement itself. Early returns clean up a lot of nested ifs. Early returns are life says bitlytic. Nice. Yeah, early returns are definitely good. Probably already did something. Yeah, something like this. No need for the else. Writer bullies me anyway if I don't do it. Nice. Good feature. Good feature. Okay, so we have zombs, we have cure application, we have cure spreading.
Wow.
Cool. So what's next? I could improve the cure stuff. Like add a little animation so it makes it more clear what's happening. Maybe just a little bit of a squanch.
Squanch. We're squanching already?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like it's time for squanching. It feels too early for squanching. I mean, it's only 5 p.m.
Again, for people unfamiliar with this channel, squanching just means squashing and stretching? No.
Stretching, squashing, squishing.
Principles of animation.
Yeah.
Squanch.
Now I feel like I should do a squanch just to illustrate what it is.
Squash and stretch.
Yeah.
Pretty curvy.
Oh my god.
Not this again.
I'll do it. In fact, I'm gonna bring over a squanch helper. Do I have a squanch helper? Where did I have that? Was it...
I've never met a squanch I didn't like.
I think I did it for the jammies.
The jammies game?
This was a jam that we did at the end of last year with the one and only Mize. It's a little puzzle game.
Very cute, very nice.
But I can show you some squanching.
CK, welcome. Thank you for your fart.
So if you look at the character when we give it the thing, you see like this scale is animated. You play with the X scale and the Y scale to just make it react to things. And it can be super slight, but it kind of gives weight to everything. Like here, when I switch the character, you see it does the little scale animation. That's what we mean.
Our game! Yes! The crowd is squanching too.
Yeah. I'm so proud of this. It was too easy. Yeah, I mean, some people said it was too easy. Some people said they couldn't finish it. 2 days, not enough time to make a difficulty setting, so. This was for a jam, yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Nailed it. Yeah, this is great. Super proud of us for that.
It was so cute. We did so much in 2 days.
Squanch helper, there we go. New script. Reskin of this for multi-instrument multiplayer trombone hero-esque game. What? Is that the one where the trombone goes up and down to match the song? That game is hilarious. So the difference here is we're in 3D now. So the squanching has to include the third dimension.
Did you do any squanching on the dwarves? Didn't get to that.
I don't think so. So I guess we should specify so squanch 2D. We just do that. And then we can do 3D version. I guess a lot of this is going to change. It's kind of hard to say.
Ristov, hello there. Hello. Oh god, what are you guys talking about there? Extra D changes the squanching.
Oh my god. Oh yeah yeah.
Ay ay ay.
Ay yeah 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 yeah.
Done. Christoph says, I don't know why I got the stream notification 2 hours late. Oh no, I think someone else had that problem yesterday that they didn't get notified from Twitch.
I think Twitch is being weird, yeah. We also had it yesterday where a notification, like the TTS notification,
Yeah, it took forever.
like 20 seconds or something.
Yeah, we were just. I had to pretend I was the TTS.
Yeah. I don't know what axes I'm needing to do here, so we're just gonna try.
Just the one that feels right.
Yeah, exactly.
Too nerdy to realize squanching 2D isn't enough. Oh, God. See, this is what it's just going in all the wrong directions.
Okay. Let's see if this works. So here we're gonna squanch.
Maka, I see you very slowly trying to get onto my desk, pretending that you're stretching. Go, Maka. Okay, I'm decently happy with this side view as a concept. I covered him. Oh. Yes, Maka, you'll have dinner in 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
But Mom,
What do you think?
I want it now. Oh yeah, that looks great.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
I think, again, once we get to making the actual sprites, that's gonna be quite labor intensive to make sure like everything lines up properly.
Right.
But you know, we'll get there. We'll get to it.
Question on the arms. I feel like the arms on the profile are shorter.
Yeah, again, it's just
You're just having a rough idea, you know.
it's just a concept
Okay.
sketch. So that's what I mean when we come to actually build the proper sprite, then yeah, we'll have to.
No, but I just mean like conceptually, are the Doc's arms like long and spindly like his legs, or are they gonna be? Are they only gonna go up to their waist, right? So, because on the first one, because they're bent, it's hard to get a sense of how long they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like TK saying, I'm very much basing the vibes from Dexter's lab, but I think
Where they are short.
they're depending on the year of animation.
Right. Well,
no, but I see for the game we might want them to be longer, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking for the side view specifically, would it look like that, or would it look like this, like elbow arm, and then he runs like this? Because if they're short like that, you could still have a bit of a curve to them, like you do on the first one. Yeah. But you wouldn't have a full-on... You wouldn't have an elbow, it's just a bendy arm is the difference, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that's the question. Does he have an elbow or just a kind of hose bendy arm?
I was thinking a bendy arm,
to
be honest.
Yeah.
And then the stretched arm just kind of like a pendulum swings, you know.
Say that again, sorry?
The arm just like swings like a pendulum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Elbows are oversized gloves, exactly. Maka side-eyeing us. I'm just holding Maka until it's her dinner time because she is ferocious. Oh, never mind. As soon as I said that, she wants out. Cuckoo! Cuckoo, no! Come on.
Here we go. Squanching is operational.
There you go. Down you go, Cuckoo. Maka out of jail. She's hungry. She just needs to wait until 5. It's like literally 5 minutes. And then she can have dinner. But yeah, I think maybe we can see the
Now
arms
some
just
sounds.
a little longer. Might look a bit better.
Let's make an audio manager.
Mikey, thank you so much for that follow.
Nerd alert!
You got a cheeky nerd alert.
Make an audio manager. That's going to be a global. That can actually be just a node. It doesn't have to be a 2D node. Nah.
Love the art style. Thank you so much. For the art direction here in the game, I'm very much going for like a late 90s cartoon retro futuristic vibe. It's very, very specific. But yeah, that's kind of the look we're going for. We got our is mad scientist the right word? He's not mad. It's just a little kooky.
No, I think mad scientist would be the correct descriptor.
Yeah. And we're gonna have a very vibrant color palette. Yeah, the zombie right now, she was not supposed to be that big. Like, she was actually supposed to be shorter, but
Yeah.
I just saved her out as the same canvas size as the dog, so she grew. If that makes sense. But again,
Exporting mistake.
yeah, bit of an oopsie there, but it's okay because these are just like placeholders. These are not going to be the actual final sprites. We're just kind of doing
Famous
it
last
rough.
words.
No, they're not going to be the final sprites. Stop, Maka, stop it.
Hey, Vim.
Vim Diesel, hello, happy Sunday.
It's looking pretty good. Is 1 year past already?
Oh, Makuku-chan. Look at her. She's like attacking my elbow. Yeah. I want him to have Dexter vibes.
Mm-hmm. And it will be a good while before we start implementing lore into the game, but the premise is, or the idea that we have currently is the doc is like a fringe scientist. No one really listens to him. No one likes his research. Everyone thinks he's a fraud. But then for some reason, the zombie apocalypse happens, and the doc is the only person that's immune to the virus. So because they're immune, they develop a cure, and now they are, name of the game, reclaiming the living. They are turning the zombies back into humans and being the hero. Now, you could ask, kind of interesting that he's immune and he gets to have the cure shortly after the apocalypse.
Must be nice.
I mean, it's just coincidence. Surely. And that's why we're going hard on the mad scientist vibes.
Yeah.
Who knows what he's capable of?
Yeah.
You want us to play the game to find out? No, not really. I mean, it's so far into the future. It doesn't really matter, but you get to the implication. So I'll play this 100%. Nice. We have one player.
Yes. Yeah. In terms of design and style, like something that I found interesting, and one of the reasons why, for example, his feet. Thank you for that posture check. In animation, especially in like cartoons, you want to simplify your shapes as much as possible, which is I think why, for example, Dexter from Dexter's Lab is designed the way he is, with like his little black booties are just like, it's just his little feet. Because
Right.
it's easy, it's just a shape. You don't have to worry about the detail inside of the shape.
Yep.
And I think actually it's pretty genius to just do like a full color. Yeah, Maka's freaking out. For things that you're gonna have to animate like that. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, of course, white lab coat. What else are we gonna do? you need the white lab coat.
Yeah. What else? That's his whole wardrobe.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I tried to do a very different color situation and try to make his face unique. I guess many people think it's you, so. Yeah.
Have you seen the video of the one guy who was walking down an alley and gets struck by lightning twice?
Oh goodness, no.
He gets struck the first time, staggers further down the alley, and then gets hit again. What? I have not seen this. No. Did he live? I want to play this, but I'm worried I'm too nerdy. Nah, you'll be alright. You'll be alright.
Where's the cat? She is attacking my shoulders. Do you want to see? Oh. You see the paws? Oh, now that she's on camera, she stopped being so moody. Huh? Is that right?
That's Zeus with the refresher. Oh, where my Dota 2 players at? Nice. Freaking refresher. The refresher is such a good encapsulation of why Dota is the best MOBA.
Okay, I have to say goodbye to Cuckoo. Oh,
Flavius kid, hello. Hello. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome on in.
she's adorable.
Hey buddy. How's it going, Flavius?
Flavius, how were you? What you get up to?
Guys, if anyone is interested in pixel art, highly recommend checking out Flavius, because they have some good pixel art.
Mm-hmm.
I never got the appeal of you mean MOBAs or Dota specifically? I love MOBAs. They have like 20 refresher interactions that they have to account for to make the thing balanced. It's very insane. Yeah, it's such a... Dota is so ridiculous when it comes to balancing. It's like you have this multiplayer game that you need to keep balanced so that your player base is happy. And somehow you make the wildest, most complex things. You add the most complex things to balance to your game on a regular basis. I mean, it's ridiculous. They must enjoy pain. I don't know.
Alright. I shall be right back. I'm gonna give Maka her dinner before she becomes insufferable.
Good.
And I'll be right back. Also, I'm gonna make some tea. Do you want some tea?
I'll have some tea, yeah.
I'll have some tea. Alright. I'll be back.
Flavia says, doing good. Had a fun stream. Did a simple starting soon screen. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I need to check your... Do you have a schedule, Flavius, for your stream? Or is it an impromptu thing? I feel like I've yet to catch you online. I am following, so I don't know. Soon. Hello. Flavius made all of these. Nice. Yeah, they're so good. Nice. I love the fox with the tails. MOBAs, I guess, as someone who likes them, what is the appeal? Well, there's the competitive aspect to it. So if you're not into that like competitive multiplayer aspect, MOBAs are definitely not for you. And then there's the in-match progression. Like you start very weak, but if you do well, you get really strong. And it just feels really good to be the strongest character in the match. That's like the best feeling ever. But yeah, it's very competitive. So it's a lot of highs and lows, right? You lose, you hate it. You win, you love it. It's even more ridiculous when you consider the size of Valve, around 300 employees. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Is that all they have? No way. That's insane. And they have Deadlock now as well. Their new like third-person MOBA, which is incredible. It's so good. And they're doing the exact same. Just crazy abilities, crazy items that are just impossible to balance, but somehow they do it well enough to make the game fun. Okay, I'm going to steal some pop sounds from another project. Well, I gotta set up the audio manager, so might as well add some little sounds, you know? Okay, so pops. We have 4 pops. We're gonna make a new folder, call it pops. Paste them in there. Nope. Why didn't that work? Pops. There we go. I don't think we'll ever make a game that doesn't have pops. No schedule, streaming when I have time. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm sure we'll match up at some point. 336 people besides Dota and Deadlock. There's CS, TF2, other projects, and Steam. Whoa. That's insane. they have a lot of other projects, right? That's crazy. Basically consists of ultra professional senior specialists with very high salaries. I guess that's why Gaben gets to have the however many yachts he has. Not that much money going to salaries.
I am.
Valve isn't developing games that much anymore. I do wonder how many people they have working on SteamOS. Yeah, SteamOS is probably a good chunk, but they have all their like live service games. They have Deadlock, their new game, and I'm pretty sure they're always prototyping new games. We're not seeing a lot of new games, but I'm pretty sure they're working on them and then deciding it isn't good enough or something. Yeah, the Steam Deck is so good. If all your devs are 10x devs, you don't need as many. Yeah, I guess. Valve is such a weirdly unique company, isn't it? Look, come on, no CVs. No VCs even. Yeah. It's wild. Just the fact that they essentially have a monopoly, right, on PC gaming. So the fact that they're a private company and they have that much power is just crazy. Like it's not like it's not deserved. It's, at least to my knowledge, Steam didn't get where it is by acquiring its competitors. It got there by just being really good. So, like, monopolies are never good, but the fact that they got there by just being very pro-consumer, they kind of deserve it. Every other company trying to compete with them is coming from a publicly traded point of view. But that's not entirely true. There's things like what's it called? GOG. Yeah, GOG from CD Projekt Red is really good.
This is saying that part of me wants to get a Steam Deck, but at the same time, it's already over 5 years old. But it also only just released in your country, so maybe it'll be fine.
It's really good, this. I mean, it depends on what you're trying to play, but if you're playing stuff on a handheld, I assume you're not trying to play... Why can't I think of a insane graphics game? You're not out there trying to play Hogwarts Legacy on max settings, right? On my Steam Deck, I only play indie games, and it runs beautifully.
Cyberpunk works on the Steam Deck. Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, I played Death Stranding on the Steam Deck. I mean, it kills the battery, but it runs beautifully. Okay, we need a sound helper as well, so we can very quickly reuse sounds.
That's kind of what happened to me with the Nintendo. Do you know if like Steam are even considering developing like another Steam Deck type console? Or probably not, right? I don't think I've heard anything about that.
I'm sure they'll make like eventually a new version.
Eventually, you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like for me, I didn't get a Nintendo Switch when it came out, and then during COVID, it was sold out. I wanted one, and I couldn't.
Right.
It was too late. But I was only able to get my hands on the light version.
Yeah.
The one that you can't separate the controllers, or you can't like. The whole point of the Switch was that you could switch it to the.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do that, so I got the light. And then I was like, oh, I really actually want the proper one. But it's like, well, what if they come out with a new one? So then I held on to my light, and it's now been like 5 more years. And I'm still holding on. They finally announced the Switch too. Oh. Yeah. I'm getting one this time when it comes out. Exactly. I know that this, yeah, but it kind of paid off, but I waited way longer than I wanted to waited.
Hello.
Yeah. I just, especially when the OLED version came out, I was like, oh, should I get the OLED one now? But it's like, but then again, instead thinking they're just gonna do a new one soon, surely. It's been a few years. Good how, oh god, and there you go. I'm excited to get a Switch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To play more 100-hour of Animal Crossing.
Exactly that. On a screen that is a little, well, quite bigger than the light.
Let's see if this works. We're gonna try and do some pops on Cure application. Cool. Lightning Star, hello.
Hello, welcome. Happy Sunday. I'm having a little snack.
Nice.
Don't mind me.
Okay, we have pops. And the idea is that this will be a stat. So at the start of the game, it'll be like that. It'll be super slow. But eventually, you'll upgrade how many zombies it spreads to. And it just starts going way faster.
I switched it up. My sister loves Animal Crossing so much, like brothers, plenty of other games. Just try them. I literally have like 5 games. It's Animal Crossing and what's it called? The Bandle Tale. I tried.
Oh yeah.
I played that for what, an hour, and I was bored.
And then you went back to Animal Crossing.
Back to Animal Crossing.
I feel like 90+ % of your time with the Switch is on Animal Crossing.
But also I have deck builder Wild Frost.
Wild Frost, yeah.
I'll play that on the Switch. I like that.
Oh, Wild Frost is so good. If anyone watching likes roguelike deck builders and has not tried Wild Frost, please try it. It's so good. And it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful game. It's like masterclass in every way.
I just like building things in games. Building worlds. That's why I thank you for that fart, TK. You're beautiful, both of you. Oh. Zombie death animation too good. Did it just disappear?
They just poof. Added audio manager and squanching.
You added some squanching.
So the time to squanch was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 commits in.
You're already squanching.
For the first squanch.
This, you like building things in games? That's why I love, like, right now we're playing Planet Coaster and building a park, and I'm just spending like 4 hours in one building.
Yeah. This morning from 10 a.m. to like 1 p.m. So 3 hours. I was just working on it, one building in Planet Coaster.
And I love it.
Worth it. Absolutely worth it.
You know? It's just fun. Louis says, that reminds me I have to finish Shapes 2 and Satisfactory. Both become spreadsheet simulators mid-game in, but it's still fun.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
I thought with Satisfactory 1.0, I'd finally like play it all the way. But I just can't. I've played that game for hours and hours and hours and hours, but I never get too far. Like, I have fun with it for like 5 hours, and then I stop, and then a few months later I start a new save, play for another 5 hours. It just feels weird to like continue the save after a long time because I don't remember what the heck's going on.
Fair enough.
But maybe I should do that. That's the reason why I never finished Factorio as well.
I'm saving for 1K to treat the cat. She's now gone in her little cubby on my desk for a little cheeky nap. I think that's like her routine, right? She spends before her dinner, like around here, being generally annoying. And after I give her dinner, she goes in the cubby and sleeps.
Okay. Like you need a little notebook. Make some notes for when I come back to it. Factorio is amazing. Factorio is one of those games. I don't know if you guys relate to this.
Sorry.
Yeah, I see it.
What an adorable little anger of a cat.
It was so accurate, Mice.
Mice, but it works perfectly. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys relate to this, but there's like a set of games that I'd consider are in my favorite games of all time, but I haven't actually played that much of them. Factorio would be that for me. RimWorld as well. It's like I really enjoy them. I have played multiple hours of them, but I feel like I could play them for 500 hours. I just haven't yet.
I feel that with Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. We'll definitely come back to Baldur's Gate at some point, right?
Yeah. We never finished it, but I enjoyed it so much.
It was very fun. Yeah, we only got 2 Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, we got to Act 3 and
Yeah.
then we stopped.
There's a Baldur's Gate save file when.
Did you guys play It Takes Two?
Oh,
We
yeah.
did. I wonder if I still have the videos. I'll try. Do you want to try? I'll try to find some.
Just look up any It Takes Two memes.
Yeah.
It will be an accurate representation of our playtime.
Look, he's cackling.
It was
God, he's cackling.
it was either me waiting for Celine to do the platforming, or it was me actively trolling Celine and making her fall.
So mean.
I don't even remember our characters from Baldur's Gate.
I mean, I made my gnome druid lolly.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you were like going around as a owlbear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From the top rope.
Yeah, owlbear from the top rope. What was I playing? I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, there was that one time where we had to roll it back because that poor person got moonfired after the battle was over.
Oh my god. Oh, that's why that game is so good. It's just random stuff just happens. It's so
Wait, I
good.
think I might have found it. I found it. Oh, can I send this to you? Or is it gonna be like weird?
Probably gonna be.
Oh, it worked.
Oh, this is the moon one?
Yeah.
Are we sure we don't say anything stupid?
No.
Do we just risk it?
I'm sure it's fine. It Takes Two. It says, don't you play a married couple who have broken up and then turned into dolls? Yes, that
Yeah.
is very much it.
It's such a fantastic game. We played it in almost one sitting.
Yeah.
We're just having so much fun with it.
Please read. Oh, the spoilers! Well, you gotta show what it says, like the person, right, or something.
Oh, I've been catted.
Cat hat.
There we go. So we just finished a fight and we saved some nerds, right? That's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Your breath. The inn's the only place to do it. Hope to see you there. Harpers, move out!
So we were doing the fight,
She just walked into it!
and there's a spell here, a damaging spell, a moonbeam, right? In the middle of the road. And they just finish the dialogue and just run straight into the beam. Oh my god.
I remember we were just like stunned. Just like,
Yeah.
we can't
And we're just like, what just happened?
Oh.
Just like, move out. Run straight into the fire.
Autobots roll out and kill themselves. I could not believe that happened.
So we had to redo the whole fight.
We had to redo the fight.
But it's so cool that the game lets that happen. Like, we could have just continued the game.
Could have just continued.
And that character is just gone, right?
Yeah.
Also, I approve Astarion. Always. Always, Mice. Bernardo, next Halloween, will you be Dr. J?
Maybe.
We can make that happen, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I just need a lab coat, that's it.
You just need some goggles.
And some goggles.
Oh, I can't find the It Takes Two.
João, thank you for the follow.
Thank you. I'll try to find the It Takes Two.
Okay, what am I doing next here?
Oh, you know what?
Humans? Need a way to cap sounds. There's a lot of sounds. When there's like 5 pops at the same time, it does not sound good. I can either add a cooldown.
Thank you for the hydration, David, and the posture check, and gracias for the fart. We gotta wait. Are you Portuguese? You said my name perfectly.
I am Portuguese, yes. I took a gamble. That S almost threw me off, but I took a gamble. I guess it paid off. I hear you say João and suddenly remember you're Portuguese.
Was that a treat redeem?
It was.
Okay.
From Mize.
Give me one momento.
How's it going, David? So would the game recognize that you saved then and then it just died? I mean, our last save was before the fight, so we did the whole fight and then the dialogue happened and then that character
just walked
into death. So we had a choice. We could keep going and that character in that save is just gone forever.
Yeah.
Or we have to redo the whole fight. We redid it. A few weeks back, I was playing Landstalker and got double killed by the boss. But before the game dropped me back to the load screen, it played the cutscene that triggers right after the fight. So the villagers thanked me and walked out, all while I'm laying there dead. Yeah.
Treat for cuckoo. Okay, wait. How do I do this without destroying?
What, you're going Maka Cam?
We're gonna do a maca cam.
Okay. Yes. Knives, thank you for the follow.
And thank you for the maca treats. She's very pleased. She's bewildered because she was sleeping and suddenly she smells food right next to her face.
Food.
Food. Not enough treats. Alright, we're good. Thank you for coming to Maca Treat. Oh wait, there was one more. I'm gonna do one last attempt at finding this video.
Which one are you thinking?
The It Takes Two.
I don't think my code is working. My old code is broken.
Your old code is broken.
I just copy pasted some code, but clearly it's not working as I intended.
Dr. Java, thank you for your phone.
Good to see you, Dr. Java.
Good to see ya.
I wonder, does the game make this intentional? Like you can continue the game without a character, or it's a bug, or what? No, that's with Baldur's Gate. That's very much a design pillar.
Yeah,
Decisions matter, right?
they do be mattering.
And the game is so vast that if a character ends up dying, that locks you out of a quest line. That's part of the experience. And next time around, the next time you play the game and that character didn't die, it'll be a different experience.
I found them. Thank you so much for your fart. Wait.
How did you know that? Very distinct. Very distinct. Popping sound might be more satisfying sounding if there's a minimum time between them. Yeah, so right now in my audio manager, I have two options.
Oh, yeah.
One is max sounds. So I could say that no more than X sounds can play or X pops can play at any given time. And then there's also a cooldown, which means if a pop plays, no pop can play for X amount of time. Now the problem maybe is that the cure is spreading on one frame. So maybe I could delay that I can make it so that they don't all happen on the same frame.
By the way, I sent you the It Takes Two videos. There's quite a few cute ones. I found them.
Did you double check what we were saying in them?
They're fine.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Probably me just screaming a lot.
Count is less than spread. We could await. Create timer. Random F range anywhere from 0.1 to 0.2, something like that.
Yeah.
So that'll mean that they'll get staggered and maybe the sound will be a bit more natural.
It's a pretty PG in general, at least on stream. I mean, there may be a few F-bombs in there, but maybe not.
We are definitely not PG off stream. As in, we swear, right?
That's what I mean. There may be an F-bomb. Nothing crazy though.
Still sounds kind of weird. Yeah, I think that's true in general for non-native speakers. Like, English isn't our first language, so swearing in English has a different weight.
It doesn't feel so serious.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't feel serious.
I think this is a universal sentiment. Like, swearing in your native language.
Yeah, I
different.
don't do it. And,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't do it. But in English, it just feels so unserious. Especially when you're gaming and like you die or you know.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we tried to keep the stream tame as much as we can.
I wanna watch the video.
Dr. Javasaurus asked, "How was the vacation?" It was incredible.
Great.
It was
Relaxing.
the best time ever. Videos. Oh my god, there's so many.
Yes.
How do I have to download all these?
They're short.
Can open in the browser.
They're like a few seconds.
Okay.
Ooh, what's this do?
Okay, I just have to download them. Okay, 1 second.
Especially since you watch American movies and they drop the F-bomb almost all the time. Exactly. Want to know something weird? A lot of languages actually borrow swear words from English. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Depends on the language. Portuguese is mostly Latin-based words turned into swear words. Right. I mean, in Argentina, people swear a lot as well as a very unserious thing. So.
But in Portugal, I remember, like, in Portugal, it's been a while. It's been almost like 10 years now, but you would use English swear words to swear in a light way.
Yeah,
right?
as a jokey way.
Yeah.
Italian has by far the worst swearing I've ever heard. Oh, I bet.
It's like they're swear words still, no matter what, but you're saying the English one, so they're lighter.
So there's not as much impact. Nice.
Wait, where'd they go?
Downloads? He looks Confucius.
God damn it.
Turkish and Finnish are, according to rumors, powerful swearers. Oh, okay. I really wish I could just easily learn languages. That'd be so cool.
Slam me up.
I'll slam you. There you go. I sent you to the moon.
No, you didn't listen.
I
asked you if we say something stupid.
That is stupid, but it's funny.
Okay, here we go.
Slam me up.
I'll slam you.
Oi, oi, oi! I went into the fucking stratosphere.
There you go.
Slam
you
me
go.
up.
Why does it resize it?
I don't know.
Oi, oi, oi!
I basically get yeeted into space. Oh no, not this one.
Well, you don't have to show. Those are just the ones I found.
It's just us sucking at math.
Math? Fuck math.
We need 15. Oh!
We gotta do no.
9 plus 3. 9 plus 2. Oh god,
God.
this is the worst nightmare.
We gotta
So we need to add
9 and 4.
more.
4.
Shit.
9 and 8. I'll just stay on the 9. I'm sure we'll be fine.
What?
Oh.
Oh, okay, we're done with math.
That was literally the worst nightmare.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Beware swear words. Wait. Wait. No.
I don't think.
You're changing my shapes into your shapes.
Yeah, I don't know if you can understand it if you haven't played it before. You fall.
Stop that. I'm claiming them back.
This is that game where you need to change the squares to your color, so you have more
Wait.
colors than the other person. So you have more of your color. But I was just following Celine, and anything she changed, I was changing back.
Stop that. I'm claiming them back.
It's a strat. It's a strat.
So rude,
Wait,
because
so I
I
can
already
give
struggle
you-
with the jumping
Oh.
in the game.
This one's good. This one's great. This one's great.
That one's pretty funny.
Wait, so I can give you...
Can you throw me a nail? Thank you very much. You didn't.
So I can give you...
So this is a co-op bit where you have to throw the nail, put it on the wall, so that the other player can jump on it. But I recalled it while Celine was jumping.
And I was so happy.
Oh, what's happening?
Nail?
It broke.
Wait, so I can give you...
It broke.
God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Ooh, what's this do?
Oh.
Ooh, what's this do? That's just me being me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rip.
Chaotic Celine behavior. Putting the nail in the socket.
Oh.
I mean, it was letting me. So I just wanted to see what it did. You didn't see
Cool.
that. You didn't see that. No,
Okay, that's it.
That's it. That's all we got. That's all I saved from that gameplay.
Uh,
Yeah, it's good stuff. Mike sounds so terrible.
yeah.
I mean, this was years ago now.
Yeah.
And we were playing like via Discord, so yeah. It's just our old headset microphones. I just saved the clips because I thought they were funny and I wanted to watch them back. But yeah. Back in the day, Selene had no mic or a camera. Yeah. True. I hope you guys enjoyed this.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a general you trolling me whenever possible.
Yeah,
is how it goes.
I do like doing that.
Mostly because it's so easy to mislead me and I just go. Because I just trust everything you say.
Oh. Attempt to call function apply cure in previously freed or null instance. What?
Oh, did you level up?
I did. I'm level 14 infant initiate dev. Not infant. I was infant. I have been promoted from infant to initiate. is instance valid zombie and like this, maybe.
Per chance.
So I'm trying to stagger the spread. Okay, maybe it's too slow now.
Thank you, Tempter. Hispanico, thank you so much for that follow.
Okay. This needs to be less, for sure. For sure. The idea is that there'll be like little particles flying out, like little cure droplets fly out from the zombie that got cured into the one that's getting the cure applied to them. So there'll be a visual indicator of the from and to of the cure spread.
Hmm. Hmm. So much poppin'.
That's pretty good. I need a new debug button that just spawns 100. That's what I need.
Rather than
Yeah.
like clicking them 100
my
times.
finger hurts.
Go big or go home, right?
Mm-hmm. Zombie 100 spawn.
Right.
How we're gonna do that? We just say for loop for I in 100.
Sir Bernardo, why are you wearing cat ears? The timer has run out.
Whoops.
Oh, it's my turn. To
We're
wear
transferring the cats.
Yeah. Transferencia of cat ears. Mice, gracias for your heart. This is saying, not sure how deep you want to go with this, but you could make the cure a kind of a post roll.
Oh. Oh no.
Performance!
Stop.
Did you spawn like 1,000,000 zombs?
I spawned 100. Have to be careful because that might actually kill the stream.
Oop.
Okay, let me do 20.
Sorry, as I was reading.
Sorry.
This was saying, not sure how deep you want to go with this, but you could make the cure a kind of a post roll. Like as it spreads, it has less strength, and each time segment, it does a test to see if the cure gets stronger of the zombie virus.
I think I get what you mean. Like its strength changes over time. So like it eventually fades out. I do like the idea of that. The way that I thought about it wasn't necessarily an opposed roll or a stat necessarily. It was again just a flat. How many times can it spread? Right? So let's say the cure has 2 waves of spread. So you apply it to one zombie, it spreads to 2 other zombies, and then those 2 other zombies can spread to 2 other zombies, but then it stops there. So it's just a flat number of how many waves it has. I think that might be easier for the player to understand, as opposed to it being like a RNG thing. But it is an interesting idea as like a cure resistance stat for the zombies, right? I don't dislike it. It could work. Because yeah, we also have the notion of enemy upgrades as you play, like throughout the run. At I think it was every 10 minutes was what we did for the jam. The zombie virus mutates and the enemy gets an upgrade. So one of those could be like a 20% chance to resist the cure, right? And it's just does a roll, and then maybe a little icon pops up if they resist it. Could be cool.
Could be cool.
Could be cool.
Could be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like this turnaround?
I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget that one.
Yeah.
Because I think it's worth testing. Cure resistance stat for zombs. They roll, and if they succeed, the cure does not apply.
The cure does not apply.
I like it. I like it. What were you saying? Sorry.
Turn around. No! Look at the turnaround I made.
Oh, sorry. Uh-huh. Looks good.
Still unsure about the arms.
I see you resisted the urge of giving him a booty.
I didn't.
You drew a booty?
I sketched a booty and then I deleted the booty. I sketched it to just, do it, have a giggle, and then I
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Love the hands on hips. Yeah. I want him to be sassy,
It's a mix of sass and carefree.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, sass and carefree. He looks very assertive. Like he has no care in the world, even though, he is very much going into confront hordes of zombies. He's just like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. Geek and Gale with the songs again.
Turn around every now and then.
I thought you were gonna keep going.
That's too long. I don't have the lungs.
It's just following orders, Geek and Gale. I don't know. I just did what I was told.
Oh my goodness. Well.
Every now and then I'm gonna...
Yeah. I mean, he could just do one of these when he walks. He has to be holding the syringe, I guess.
Yeah, he's holding the syringe, and I do think the arms doing the run motion is going to be important for... One of the points of feedback that we got on the jam was that the dock felt really slow. Mm-hmm. They felt like they should be able to run faster, and I think a lot of that can be alleviated with the animation. Yeah. Hopefully it can, because if we have to actually up the speed a lot, then a lot of things need to change with it. So
yeah, but I mean, with the arms down, that could be like him walking in the lab scenario.
Yeah.
Example.
Yeah.
But I tease. I actually thought the zombies were a bit too fast. Okay. So it's a mixture of the zombies feeling too fast and the dog feeling a bit too slow.
Hmm.
I mean, he was taking his sweet time, just walking around.
There will be upgrades for the player speed and enemy upgrades for their speed. So things are variable. But yeah, it's true. Unless there's other mechanics at play, the zombies can never be faster than the player. They need to catch the player by cornering the player or by their sheer numbers. If they're just faster than the player and they always run straight at the player, then that just won't be fun.
Feels bad.
We can implement like charges and sprints and things like that still allow the player to dodge. So they're faster than the player, but the player can dodge out of the way. That's fine. But if their base speed is more than the player, then you just can't run from them, and it's frustrating. So I think there's going to be a lot of iteration. Okay, I'm going to randomize the zombie spawn position because I think that's what's destroying everything. Rand.
I wonder if I just want to get rid of ears.
Get rid of ears. What would that look like? Is it easy enough to see? Oosh.
I mean, I guess I could just paint over it. Who needs ears, right?
I mean, yeah, it's not like it breaks the character by any means, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Just a little weird. But just because I got used to seeing
maybe
him with ears.
I do feel like it feels. I agree. It feels better with the ear. I don't know if it's.
It feels better with ear.
With ear.
He has to be able to listen for zombies.
Yeah, it's weird. But maybe we need to just have the ears hidden for a while and see if... I don't know.
No,
it's weird.
We'll keep the ears.
It's weird.
We'll keep the ears. He's the main character.
What have I done? What did I do? I broke everything. Damn it.
I think he looks cute with the ears. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't in my line of thinking. Why I questioned it was less so about like preference, more time saving of like not having to separate the ears. But yeah. Naruto. This makes me feel like Dexter from Dexter's Lab became a bushman. And I'm happy with that. That's okay.
Okay. So I'm glad I did this because the performance issues are definitely there.
They're already there. We're already struggling.
I hope it's not destroying the stream when I do this. So if I add 100, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. 60 FPS. They're all colliding with each other.
This one. No, not like this.
100 seems fine.
Is 100 the cap?
What if you do 200? Oh, there's a flying one. They're evolving. 200. And we're still at 60. I wonder if this changes with more collision stuff in the level. Like if we added a bunch of trees and rocks and buildings and whatnot, will that decrease the FPS? I'm not sure.
Tattleback asks, are you instantiating the zombies? They should be in a pool minus 10,000 distance away in an object pool, then pulled in and moved back as needed.
Yeah, definitely we'll do pooling. That I haven't implemented that yet, but what we're testing here wouldn't be affected by pooling. Like if we're constantly instantiating and deleting zombies, yeah, we definitely need to do that improvement. But we're talking like number on screen without instantiating, right? Like just based on collisions and running the code in the process function. 200 seems fine.
You can add some dummy objects to test for collisions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is asking, nerds, just curious how you guys did it, but did you guys use a JSON for super save or something else? I was really confused with the JSON file, but then I switched to config and it works smoothly. How do you manage the saving?
The saving is using... Oh god, I'm getting confused with Planet Coaster controls. The saving is actually saving a resource, a text resource. I'm trying to think of the method that actually does it. I need to Google. Godot save resource as text. Yeah. Resource saver. So I have a save custom resource that has the variables that I need, like current money, what's unlocked, that type of thing. And then I save that resource to the file system, which gets saved as a T-res.
T-Rex?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then on load, it just looks for that file. If it finds it, it loads the game with it, with that data. But yeah, the zombies will absolutely be constantly spawning and despawning, especially because there'll be rules for if a zombie is off screen for X amount of time, they get moved elsewhere. Like if a zombie is off screen for 5 or 10 seconds, they're probably too far away. Maybe they got stuck or something, but they're too far away from the player for it to matter. So they'll get teleported to the other side of the map so that the player is running into them. And then zombies will be constantly like turning into humans, humans into zombies. So there's a lot of instantiation and deleting. So a pool is definitely a must. Absolutely. Yeah, with the third dimension, I think I just need to lock them at 0 on the y-axis somehow. Like maybe I just do an if position dot y is different to 0, set the position dot y to 0, just to lock them in. I guess that would work. Why are they teleporting around? Maybe what I added broke something? No, they're fine now. I don't know what happened. Oh wait, they're flying. Why are they flying? Oh, I said it to... Durr. I meant to set it to 0.
Zombs.
Let's just add a few more of these random collision shapes. We're just trying to figure out if there's more collision shapes that the zombies need to check for collisions. Does it significantly affect performance or not really? Almost forgot to encrypt my save file. That could have been bad. Yeah, for our game, we don't... It's just a text file. You could literally go in it and give yourself funds. Since it was like a small single-player game, we didn't really consider that to be an issue. Like, yeah, you can cheat if you want. It's your game. Do whatever you want. But there's no competitive aspect to our Cat Cafe game, so it's very different. I would say if you have a single player game, but it's still like a very skill based type of game, like a platformer or something, you'd still want to make sure the player isn't cheating, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there goes performance. So it may have mattered. It may have mattered.
Buttermilk Pancake, hello there. We got another one. Makes me think of Dexter being grown from Dexter's Lab. Since I watched it as a kid, it's kind of funny because it feels like he turned 30 with me. Well, that's excellent. Yeah, absolutely. In my mind, the duck was honestly a mixture of Dexter, Heimerdinger.
Someone said that earlier.
Yeah.
In chat as well.
Yeah, it's like Heimerdinger with, yeah, the Dexter's like cartoon, like nostalgic look. And then your face.
What?
Your face.
What do you mean my face? I don't have a buck tooth. Or a pointy nose. Do I?
The buck, no, it's just like the beard.
Oh.
And then the buck tooth was just a funny.
Right. performance hit, it just does an FPS drop sometimes. I think it has to do with the collisions just getting stuck in a loop and goes crazy or something. But like, that's a lot of zombies, right? That's enough zombies to fill a whole screen. So I feel like we might be okay with a bit of optimization. This might be more than enough. Just going towards the player, yeah, Christoph. Just player direction, go. We were talking about this yesterday. It's probably going to change. Like, they'll need some level of either pathfinding or like more simplistic obstacle avoidance, like with raycasts or something. Not sure yet how we're gonna do that, because they don't need to be super smart, but also don't want them to get stuck on everything. I feel like I might have to look at some examples, because this isn't quite exactly what I want in terms of the collisions. Right now, these are like hard collisions. When a zombie hits another zombie, they just stop immediately. And I feel like it'd be better if they're a bit more fluid and they push each other and things like that. There was a GIF. I'd seen a while back on a Reddit post. I wonder if I'd be able to find it.
Nav mesh stuff's mega terrible for performance, and then we got I built a similar system and didn't use collision physics, faked everything with raycasts and pushing each other away for performance.
I tried that as well with our jam version. It was still having issues performance wise. That might have just been my bad implementation, but from just how it looked, how it felt wise, it did feel better. So like, they could occupy the same space in theory, but then they push each other away so that they're not overlapping. It felt more fluid, more natural, I suppose. I think that is the way to go, probably. Let me see if I can find this Reddit post. I should have bookmarked it. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, and now I don't know where my bookmark is.
Right.
Too many bookmarks. You gonna see about the holding the syringe?
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird one, that, because if we put the syringe in one hand, then when the dock is going left or right, in theory, you'd expect the syringe to be in the same hand when they turn.
Yes, and yeah.
You get what I mean, right?
Sure.
As in, if we don't, then it's like each time he turns, he's switching the syringe to the other hand.
Yeah.
So
Also,
we either have the syringe separate.
It's also a weird, like, object to hold. I can never get a good grip on how that looks.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to look how the heck we did it the first time, but he's just not holding it.
Yeah, he's not holding it at all.
He's not holding it.
Mm-mm.
Is he like Dr. Ock or something, or like Victor? He has like a little hand with like a syringe.
Could he just have the running animation and then the syringe is just its own sprite attached to the hand, like between the hand and the body?
Yeah, the only reason why I think that that whole situation doesn't work is because then the syringe becomes really small. Like in game. I think that's the main reason why he's not holding it.
Right.
Because it's just too small
Hmm.
to see it.
Man, I'm never gonna find this post again.
I mean, it could just kind of hover next to him, but it's just kind of weird. What do?
Oh, I found it.
Have the dock dual wield. Problem solved.
Yeah. Just dual wield by default. You don't have to worry about hands, yeah. So here you can see when a fox gets hit, it's pushed back and it pushes everything else aside. So like they can exist in the same space, but then they push each other apart, basically. It feels way more natural than having like solid collisions. I think I'm gonna try to achieve this, basically. Somehow. But look, they have 800 enemies and they're at 100 FPS. 1,000 enemies, 100 FPS. I need to somehow do that. Looks like collisions that don't do position correction, only velocity correction. Right. I wonder if Godot has a native way of achieving that, or if it needs a bunch of custom code. Oh my god!
Oh, Falji,
Falji!
hello. Thank you for the gifty. Geekingale, enjoy.
What the heck?
Oh, and a
Falji!
gifty to TK as well. Oh, how kind of you, Falji. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
That's very, very kind.
And happy Sunday! Oh my god!
Another one! Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for getting us to that goal. Holy moly. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Guys, please enjoy the nerd certifications, the emotes, and the lack of ads, most importantly. Thank you so much, Balji. That's super kind of you.
Just snipe that goal.
Let's go.
Thank you so
More
much.
nerds.
So many nerds.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly that.
also, Falji, you may or may not, and Granger, if you're still lurking, you may or may not find some new emotes
Oh, that's true.
in your selection, in
Yeah.
your nerdy selection. Oh my god!
Speaking of more nerds, holy Johnson, hello.
Johnson, hello. How's it going, nerds? Hi, hello.
Word up, nerds. Howdy.
Zero Scott, hello. Johnson, hope you had a fantastic stream. I hope ridiculous shipping is going well. I believe you're still in that project, right?
There we go. Look at those.
We've been away for a long time. I've lost track of everyone's projects. I'm so sorry.
Look at that Picasso.
Yes. In the menace.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
It was a good morning. How are you folks? We're all right. Picasso. Yes.
Good morning. Nice. We're doing pretty good. We're starting out a new project, trying to understand how we're gonna do this. Still pretty bare bones. I was testing out the performance with hundreds of zombies on screen. Oh, they're teleporting. Nice. So yeah, we're just starting out. Just
Fresh project.
yeah, we're getting ready for a long journey here. How is ridiculous shipping? Is it shipped? Is it still shipping? Performance is okay right now, but we were discussing that the horde doesn't feel natural, is like too rigid. At the moment is just using collisions. So like zombies collide into other zombies in a very solid way. And I remember I had seen this on a Reddit post, and I want to try to do something more like this, where things can get pushed, they can overlap, but then they push each other away. It feels a lot more natural, a lot more fluid.
More natural.
So somehow I'm gonna try to replicate this in Godot. I don't know. Algae jump scare. I was lurking. Thank you again, Palgi, for those gifties.
Thank you.
I'm pivoting from a logistics simulation to a ridiculous dating sim. Same name.
Same name.
I love it. I'm on board. No pun intended.
Nice. Yeah. This could work.
What was that? Ooh, big ol' syringe. Yeah, that's
That could
cool.
work.
That's cool.
And again,
yeah.
if you turn around and not like that. If you turn, I don't think it's a problem if you do that. Like, I know it's not the same. I mean, it is the same. It's not. I don't think it's a problem.
It's not a problem, no. But is it a problem? You know what I mean?
I don't think so, because you never want to have the syringe obscuring his face.
But why would he be switching hands? You know?
I think
It's fine.
I think it's like thinking too much into like being realistic versus you're just changing direction.
Yeah. I could live with that.
And again, it could be something that, like, when he's turning, there's a frame where it's more like this one, you know, like you don't see the hand and then it comes out the other side.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I
But
don't think players will care. I solve those type of problems by adding an animation that switches the poses.
Exactly.
So like an interim animation, like a turning animation.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could even do a classic little. Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't know. You know, like he could just turn.
Right.
At something.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But I don't think it's too much of an issue if we want to have him holding it.
Well, going off of Jotson's scope creep idea here, if you make the syringe a different object, then you can switch and upgrade your weapon. In fact, Jotson, that's already in scope.
Yeah.
The dock will start with a syringe, but they can upgrade to a dart gun or a flask they can throw for like AoE. So we already have weapon changing.
Yeah.
Which means ideally the syringe is not tied
To his sprite.
to his sprite.
I mean, that just means that, like, for example, you would see that, like, it's sitting in between, sandwiched in between, like, the dock and the arm.
Yeah.
And
But if you imagine it was a dart gun instead, does that pose still work? Or will we need different poses? I guess we can, like, move the arm to a different spot, right?
Yeah.
So the arm could slightly rotate if it's a different tool, I suppose.
It depends on what we want to do, because again, like, you could always, like he's just walking here and then you just have, like, a syringe, like, just floating on his side, or, like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like having, like, an object just floating by his head might be weird.
Yeah, that's too Genshin. Do it like Rayman and forego limbs. Yeah, that's an option. Like the floating hands, yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Runty. We had a fantastic vacation. Thank you. It was great. Miss you loads.
Usually games that do this put the gun in front of the character because it's very important to see what gun you have equipped. Yeah, so like you could just have it like I
Good
don't
point.
know. Just, yeah, like you said, just floating in front of him. Or he could just hold it on his front hand. And then he will need an arm holding every specific weapon that he has. Not weapon, device,
Tool. We're calling it tool.
Delivery device.
It's a tool.
You know, and it'll be like that.
Yeah.
And it'll just, everything will have its own custom arm attachment.
Or not. Like, we might be able to make it work. Like, if it was like that, for example, whether it's a syringe or a gun or whatever, it might work like that. But yeah, that's a very good point on being in front. You were saying you didn't want to cover the character, but the argument is you want to know.
It's more important to see
right.
it.
And the character shines when they're in idle.
Yeah.
Or if they're running down as well, you would see it. You would see them from the front with the tool to the side.
Yeah.
Actually, that's an interesting one. Like if you look at your top middle, where they're walking away, or they're facing away,
Yeah.
how would the syringe sprite or the tool sprite in general be there, right?
Yeah.
Would we need different
It might
sprites?
just mean that he's like holding it out. Like that.
Right. Yeah.
And same here. He's like holding it out.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, this one could also be like, it could just be like that, and then
Just in front of them,
it's
yeah.
just the one arm like that. Like the angle of the weapon doesn't matter, but it's just important that it's in front of you.
In front of you or not obstructed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Decisions.
I think this is the simplest way to do it. So you have like your arm, and then the weapon it's just a sprite that sits behind the character.
Yeah.
Kind of like this is saying.
Yeah.
Which again, fingers to no fingers. No fingers would make things a lot easier, because if I give them Animal Crossing arms, it'll be...
Oh god, yeah.
That was why I was struggling with the whole, like, it's either has fingers and is interacting with the weapon, or it's just an Animal Crossing fist. And he's just like...
That's a really weird one. On that one that you were just drawing in, is the arm the one that's behind the character?
Where? Which one?
The one that you were just filling in.
This one.
Top right. That's the left arm, right?
Yeah.
The arm that's behind the character.
Yeah.
Right. So if they were holding the syringe, you would see the thumb, but not the rest of the fingers.
Yeah. I mean, I could still...
So that's even weirder.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll never be close enough to see him. To see the fingers anyway right now. Like, do you really notice them? Give him a floating sidekick, orb-shaped robot.
Yeah, what we did on the gem version is the doc wasn't carrying the syringe at all, but when you use the syringe, it appears.
But the Dexter's lab finger.
So there's an attack animation that brings out the relevant tool, but when they're just running, it doesn't show.
Yeah. We could just keep doing that. Unless you don't want that. I'm not against doing Animal Crossing arms.
Kind of like we did Olive.
Yes. Who needs fingers? It's the same universe after all, isn't it?
Yeah, and you can still have like in the comics and stuff, you can still have fingers. But in the in-game one, it's just the little circle.
Maybe. It'll need more thinking. It's either more work or yeah, it's either more work, more custom stuff. You have to I have to draw him holding every single weapon. Which is fine. It's just more work. Yeah, because like here you would see this. I guess.
Sorry, what? Oh, the hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I find a random syringe on the map, do I get a buck if I deliver it? Next thing, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Have a good one, Negs.
Have a good start to the week. Thanks.
I just more imagine all the other animations that the doc is going to have, which I think he will need. Because he's very much the star of the game, right? In a different way that Olive in our previous game was the main character, but we didn't rely on that character to... What am I trying to say? We didn't really interact with the character much. She had a run, an idle. We did the one shocked at the start of the game, which looked really cute and expressive.
Yeah.
But we didn't really go beyond that.
True.
And I think with the doc, we need to do a lot with that.
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
Hello. Thank you.
Like when he gets hurt, his expression should change, and maybe he does like a little hop. When he levels up, maybe he has a unique animation that plays.
Yeah.
And in all of those, in my mind, like if he's like, you know, throwing his arm up in success,
Yeah.
maybe it'd be fine with the just the little thumps. I don't know. Or if we want to make use of the fingers for that expressiveness also. I don't know.
Again, it's just more work.
Yeah.
Because then you'd need to draw every interaction.
Or we need like 3 or 4 hand positions and it just toggles between those or something.
I think it's not that simple.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think we'll need to explore it outside the stream a little bit. What's the plot of the zombie roguelike? The professor's trying to stop his own creation. And Felgi says Nick was the star of Super Cat Cafe.
True.
He really was.
True.
We'll have a Nick zombie in here as well. The professor is... I mean, we don't know. We don't know this. This is not confirmed.
There is definitely a hypothesis that the doc created the virus. So he could be the hero.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
All conspiracy theories.
Allegedly. I was the star of Super Cat Cafe, actually. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I should probably commit this stuff. What did I do? I added more collisions for performance testing. So now I can spawn 100 zombies at once. Cool, cool. We have the audio manager, which will probably need some improvements because this was very much code for 2D. If we are trying to play sounds at different locations, so you can use sound to get direction of events, then I'm probably going to need to refactor some of this. Maybe it's fine as is. We'll need some testing. We got some squanching. Huge. We can now squanch at will. So I think next step is going to be humans.
Yeah.
Probably going to be the next task. What did Will do? Will do. Did I say will do? It will do. So yeah, I don't know if you want to do a doodle version.
Okay.
Not today. I'm saying next priority. I'll probably be doing the humans.
Yeah.
Which on the first version, I had, when zombies got cured, they despawned and spawned a human in their place. I could do that again, or I could reuse the same scene. So like a zombie isn't just a zombie, it's just a person that can either be in a zombie state or on a human state, and it just toggles between them.
Right.
I don't know if there's an argument that one is better than the other. If they're separate, it means that the unique code that they have can be just on their scripts. But there's also a lot of reused code that they will have, like obstacle avoidance and things like that, that would need to be repeated. Maybe this is a good case for inheritance, where you have the base scene, which is like person, and then you have two inherited classes, one zombie, one human. That way is the best of all worlds. A dead state, yeah. Do. Can't you use the same scripts on different objects? Ooh. Yes, you can do that. Yeah. Oh, I've been frozed.
You've been froze.
I have worn every hat today.
You have.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Okay.
That's gonna be a good screenshot, I think, for the progress.
Yeah,
Maybe not. It's just the grass.
It's just the grass.
And more zombies. The curse of being a startup. You have to wear every hat, as they say. Very accurate.
Yeah,
Very accurate.
it's true.
The grass helps a lot, right?
Sure.
I'm also not 100% sure on this perspective of the buildings. It can be kind of weird, depending on where they are on the screen.
Yeah.
Like if they're up there, you see them like this. But then if you go up close, you see like this wall disappears like that. I wonder when we actually get a model in with the comic style, will it translate to that, or will it look weird? Whether it's a building or a car or something, will the drastic change in perspective look strange? It'll be interesting to see that. Yeah, CEO of a 4-person team. Yeah, yeah. Very impressive.
Hello.
Elite Punisher.
After an eternity, I have returned. Well, hello.
Well, unfortunately,
We were
Yeah.
just about to wrap it up for today. We have been going for 4 hours now, so
it is time to figure out dinner.
yeah, and get ready for the week ahead.
Yeah. We got some basic functionality in. We got the zombies. We got the cure and the cure spread, which is cool. Obviously, it still needs a lot of iteration, but we're moving. We're moving forward.
Yeah,
So that's good.
it's something. Oops, see you then. Well, thank you for saying hello. Thank you. We'll be back on Tuesday. All right, I will actually be back on Tuesday around this time, so maybe this might be a better time for you.
That's right. That's right.
President of the company I work at calls himself the head cheerleader. Nice. See you next Tuesday. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you guys for hanging out. Oh?
Captain Coder streaming at this hour.
Whoa! Are we gonna be able to raid the Captain Coder?
Wait, did the Captain Coder raid us today? They did, right?
They did. Raid backs?
Amazing.
Raid backsies.
Circle of life.
The circle of life. Have a good one. I might go and make some breakfast. Oh, that sounds good. I think
Enjoy.
You get your breakfast, we'll get our dinner, and all will be well.
As always, thank you so much for hanging out with us today, nerds. Really appreciate it. The project's taking shape. I'm excited to see where we can take it. And hopefully in a couple months, tops, we're going to have a playable version totally for you guys.
Totally. Yeah.
So
Couple
it's
months.
exciting. It's exciting. All right, I'm gonna click some buttons. I'm gonna get some hype music so we get some energy on the way out.
Energy.
And we are ready to go.
Captain Coder's the Never Nester. Well, there you go. Again, we've come full circle. And yeah, as always, we'll be back on Tuesday evening. Well, evening our time. You can check out the scream schedule.
Scream schedule.
The stream schedule.
Schedule said right now.
For your local time.
Sorry.
Oh my goodness. And thank you all for hanging out with us. It's been a great weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, nerds. We'll catch you next time. Scream schedule.
Two nerdy nerds raiding me. Welcome to the pool of radiance. You know we're playing retro games on this beautiful Monday. Two nerdy nerds, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, my friends. Happy second day of March. Happy almost the first Monday of the week. How the heck are you doing? How was your stream? Tell us all about it. If you got a raid and run, no worries.